Hello, everybody, and welcome to the IWC Wrestling social media, and welcome to the IWC Pittsburgh Pro Wrestling Classic, or the Pittsburgh Classic, I guess, as twere. Post-show, I'm Joe Dombrowski along with Benjamin C. Steele, and I feel like I say this every time, but we really are just regrouping from the wreckage and the chaos and the blood that was our feature matchup. Can you believe, if you missed it, by the way, if you weren't here live, if you didn't watch on Fight TV, or on the IWC Network, you can sign up now, IWCWrestling.com, and for $9.99 a month, you get a 20-plus year archive of IWC footage, some of the best and biggest stars in the history of this sport. And the night was all completely capped off by a TLC matchup for the IWC Tag Team Championship.
Yeah, that match had everything. It had tables and ladders and chairs. Oh, my, we saw steps. We saw the return, shockingly as it may, of John McChesney, obviously out to deal with Money Shot and what they have done.
Yeah, well, Money Shot excommunicated John McChesney from his own group, really, earlier this year. And earlier in the night, Man Diamond Nystrom had done similar to the Dime Piece and Anthony Young Tony, after Tony had lost a match to Gory, the new Culmination leader. We thought that it would be the night that Money Shot would surpass 440 days, break the record for the longest tag title reign of all time. But it was not to be, because you saw blood, there was wreckage, even our set became damaged, and the championships were lowered impromptu, leading to a mad dash for the gold that was won by Duke Davis and Gannon Jones Jr. Not winners so much as survivors in this matchup. And what do you think the fourth reign for TME is going to look like as we head into 2022?
Well, it's going to get very interesting next month. We have the reset button yet again, and it could be anybody. It could even be you and Nick Lendl. God, I hope so.
Cole Carter is still the Super Indy champion, surviving Anthony Green, one of the toughest tests of Cole Carter's young career. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely. But Cole Carter, I'll give credit where it's due. He keeps getting more and more impressive. He keeps overcoming odds, no matter what they may be.
And we have a brand new women's champion, Ella Shea, defeating Katie Arquette. But I don't think any of us saw the why and the how coming, because the director, Derek Dillinger, out of nowhere, a right hand right to the face of Katie Arquette. I don't know what condition she is. She probably has at least a dislocated jaw right now, you have to believe. Derek had no involvement in that matchup, unless that was a mind game to draw out Andrew Palace. And I don't want to dig into this too deeply into people's personal lives, and I don't know what anybody wants out there, but I feel like that was Derek sending a message that went beyond the realm of what he should be trying to do.
Well, messages, the best messages sent are often personal, and that's what Derek Dillinger specializes in.
Well, it was very, very personal, and we saw the collision of former Team Storm members. It was Jack Pollock outlasting Jackson Argos and R.C. Dupree. Some very, very tense moments there. I feel like that issue is not done either.
Well, yeah, and we saw all three men standing in the ring. I'm not one to gossip. You ain't heard this from me, but could we be looking at a reunion of sorts?
I think that is putting the cart way before the horse, because none of the three seemed ready to warm up to each other at all. Bill Collier is back in action. He was successful in his return over Spencer Slade. Tito Orich and Lebanon Don survive the Good Buds, and also, of course, the Pittsburgh Classic Invitational, an annual tradition won by Andrew Palace, although, as we mentioned, his night was marred before we got to the end of the broadcast. There's one other thing I haven't mentioned, one other matchup, and that was the IWC Championship match, where Bulk Nasty was defending against Paxton Calloway. And I don't know, do you want to take this part? Is there anything you'd like to add? Do you remember? Because when the chair flew back into your face area and then you hit your head on the ground, do you recall? Paxton Calloway is not the IWC champion. That's the story here. 7'1", 400 pounds. Bulk Nasty found a way to not just win, but to hit the bulk bomb on the largest man he has ever faced in his entire life. And you thought you had the perfect play. You didn't see this coming, did you? I'm just asking a question. I'm not being smarmy. I'm not gloating. Do you have a plan for 2022? What's next? He's not talking. He's going to pout right now. Okay. So BC Steele, does not represent the IWC champion. And you can see how it all went down right now for $9.99, IWC Network, IWCWrestling.com. You pay that subscription price, you get the whole archives. And if you missed us live, either in person or on Fight TV or on the network, you got to see it live. You don't want to hear about it on social media or from your friends. Join us for the most unpredictable night of the year, coming up January 22nd, 2022. The reset button's back. It's reloaded, and everybody is going to be in that reset button system that's in attendance. Wrestlers we've never seen here in IWC, wrestlers we haven't seen in years. And I bet BC Steele's name will be in the reset button as well. Enjoy your holiday. Happy New Year. We'll see you for 2022 for IWC Wrestling.